12, a severe weather alert.
Well, one of the most complicated aspects of winter storms are those that have a rain-snow line. We do anticipate a switch eventually over to some rain and sleet, and the tough part is that if that occurs sooner, then the snowfall amounts are going to end up being lower. That occurs a little later, then the amounts are slightly higher, and that's why we give a general range, and we'll talk about this in more detail. Some areas at this hour with more snow than others. We've had some locations with amounts up to 7, other areas only 2 to 3. So it continues to unfold. This is a winter mosaic radar. The blue is snow. The green is rain. It's raining on the Cape, raining on the islands, raining on Block Island. Not yet in New Bedford, but this rain-snow line will continue to draw inland closer and closer later in the evening and during the overnight. And if this arrival time is just 2-3 hours sooner, then the amounts are going to end up being much lower. Here's the wider view. And we're looking at precipitation that continues to come in off the ocean, an intensifying storm just south of Long Island, New York, kind of a slow mover. These darker bands of green, actually, this is a higher resolution radar. Doesn't depict where it's raining or snowing, but rather precipitation itself. But the darker bands of green are indicating moderate bands of snow. So at times it can come down at the rate of an inch per hour along with poor visibility. Now in Newport, the visibility has actually improved a little bit. The snowflake size may be getting a little smaller, and that's usually a tip-off that there's warmer air in the upper levels of the atmosphere starting to work through. And that's one reason why eventually we're going to switch over to some sleet and some rain, but still snowing in Newport. It did say Providence, but it is Newport. Looking at West Greenwich now, coming in at 7.5 inches. Killingly, just over the Rhode Island border at 5. North Providence coming in at 3. And we're noticing that where the roads have been treated with chemicals, the snow is just melted on the pavement, whereas on your deck and car tops and things like that, the snow is accumulating readily. Riverside at 2. In Providence, this is from Pete Mangione, so far only an inch of snow, so a lot of catch up to do there. But you can see the milder air across Cape Cod and the islands, and that will eventually work inland and erode some of this colder air, and the net result will be that transition over to some rain and some sleet. Winds have been very gusty, especially along the coastline, at times gusting up to 40 miles per hour. So we look at the 3 key things with the snow and the wind intensity for several more hours this evening, especially inland. Some difficult travel, and those spots that have picked up, like Wakefield, 7 inches of snow and gusty wind. There may be some scattered power outages, but a mix and some sleet and some rain will eventually win over later in the evening and during the overnight. Now Tuesday, I wouldn't call it a stormy day, even though the storm lingers. It will have lighter precipitation, either light rain and light snow showers. It won't be of the intensity that we're getting right now and over the next several hours. So there's the storm, that red L, area of low pressure now off the New Jersey coastline. Slow mover. In fact, it's in this spot tomorrow, so it's still throwing back some moisture, but mainly it'll be in the form of light rain and snow. And the winds in the east-northeast kind of pulling in some milder ocean air, and while we do expect that transition over to some rain and sleet later in the evening. Forecast now through tomorrow morning showing the area of low pressure, the storm still spinning to our south and the bulk of the moisture lifting to our north. But what will happen is it'll tend to curl back down on top of us tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, and with colder air in place, it'll probably switch over to some light snow showers. All right, take a look at the forecast hour by hour. Here's midnight. That pink, that's the rain snow line. Though here, raining in green. To the north and west of that, northwest suburbs, still snowing. And then overnight through tomorrow morning, it's mostly light rain showers mixed with some wet snowflakes north and west. Not real heavy stuff, just kind of nuisance stuff. Tomorrow afternoon, it's in the mid-30s. And then later tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, it does turn colder, and we do switch back over to some snow showers. Statewide, it's a general 8 to 12 inches of snow, but based on data that I've been looking at right now, in this 8, most of us are going to end up with 8 to 12, but leaning more towards the low end of this range. So on this 8 to 12, leaning more towards the 8 or 9, and on this upper end here, it may be hard pressed to get 15, but some amounts north and west of the city, Foster, Gloucester, western Kent County may get a little bit over a foot of snow. So statewide 8 to 12, but leaning towards the low end, and because New Bedford will switch over quicker, still going with about 5 to 8 8 inches of snow there. Forecast for tomorrow morning, the precipitation is ongoing, but it's a lot lighter. It's mostly light rain and light snow showers, but still kind of slushy and sloppy, so be careful. And tomorrow afternoon, looking at temperatures in the middle 30s with just light rain and light snow showers. But later in the evening and towards the overnight, it will get colder. Things will tend to ice up and we'll switch back over to some snow showers. So not a great day tomorrow, but wouldn't call it overly stormy. Light mixture of light rain and light snow. A few snow showers on Wednesday. Colder, not bad. We're back to sunshine on Thursday with temperatures generally in the middle 30s. WPRI.com to get the latest info on this storm, interactive radar, and your 7-day forecast. Mike and Shannon.
Johnny, thank you. New at 5:30.